So my name is Letitia and I'm a research scientist. And
My name is Dimas and I work for Royal Mail as a manager.
Hi, my name is Lexi. I work as a lecturer in university.
And I'm Rosie and I go to school still.
I think we just jump in. You can add the answers as well. So just
Sure.
relax.
Okay.
Just chatting.
okay,
When did you hear gamelan for the first time?
for the first time, probably at school, to be honest, because
But in Indonesia?
I went to school in Indonesia, so probably back there.
I think it's
Yeah.
when I was little, probably saw it on television when I was really young.
Yes, I think it's on the
TVRI.
RRI, RRI,
Yeah.
you see. I mean, it's a long time ago. I'm quite old, so when when I was a little boy, then there's not much television around. So
Weddings.
sorry,
Weddings.
weddings, yeah, that's true. But because I live in Jakarta, it's more of Sundanese gamelan rather than Javanese gamelan.
True.
Yeah.
Well, basically I probably heard it from a very early age, though I've always kind of been surrounded by it since my dad basically runs the gamelan group and my mum's Indonesian, so I heard it a lot.
And when did you start playing gamelan?
I would say it was 4
maybe-
years ago.
4 years ago,
Yeah,
probably.
about 4 years
when we
ago.
are, when we are
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Never touched the gamelan when we are in Indonesia.
No, that's true.
Never even listened to it.
Now we do.
Yes.
How did you hear the group here?
No, we basically just the Indonesian in Reading. We
Yeah,
basically
just
just hang out
music.
every
Yeah.
weekend.
Kampung
We have a
Reading.
very close knit community in Reading, so yeah, we know each other, and when we heard that Pak Tim is actually
Yeah.
running the gamelan group, we just joined.
Basically, because my dad owns the gamelan and everything, so we belong to Kampung Reading, so
Yeah.
So you joined at the same time, all of you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Or we just
It was-
made up
yeah.
a new group.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah.
play, I more sing, but I do play a little bit, so
Mm.
started a lot later.
How do you feel playing gamelan in Reading? Not in
It's real.
Indonesia.
I don't know, because we're kind of used to it now.
Yeah, I
don't
think
feel-
we got used to it. But I mean, if you we learn using we use English as a medium, so it's rather than Giro Lopat mo 6G, then we use 135 whatever that is, So yeah, it's a bit surreal, really.
I think we do it through like westernized approach, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, instead of the proper Indonesian Javanese gamelan approach. Yeah.
Because I mean, the most bizarre thing is that we have to use notes, and we follow that rather than really try to follow what others doing and then try to join in, but we just follow notes, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Do you think they play in Indonesia without the notes?
I think so. I've never seen
never
anybody
seen
play.
them.
No,
I don't think they do.
I probably did it.
I think they know the songs by heart. I think.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Probably that's
probably
how
it.
they learned it, but we basically do it by numbers because
Yeah.
the keys are marked with what are they? The notes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they're called.
I don't know what they're called,
They're not all
notations,
numbers.
yeah,
So basically,
the
we have a
notations.
sheet with all numbers on it, and we know which note to play because it's not
Yeah.
marked.
So
up.
when our group performs, we've got like a white piece of paper hanging hanging somewhere, and it
Make
doesn't happen in
contact.
Indonesia, does it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blue tack to the instrument.
Yeah.
Or blue tack to a chair.
Yeah.
Which way do you think it's better, learning without the notes or with notes?
The notes help.
Yeah.
It's cheating, but
We
it
can't
helps.
do it without notation. I think we just don't have to feel.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah,
so?
I
I mean,
don't- because we were never exposed to lots of gamelan music before anyway. So
yeah.
in a way, we kind of have to learn the music. It's like listening to the music for the first time. So
That's true.
you kind of have to read the notations
And we put our own notes on the notation paper, and then if we don't bring our paper, and that's it, we're lost. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, and we have we use arrows because we don't know where we go next, And when we are lost, then we just trying to listen to whatever to the other people playing, and we thought, is this right? Is that right?
It's the same with singing. Like sometimes I have to have a sheet, but I think I know 1 or 2 songs off by heart. But mainly I have to have the note, or I'm just like lost. What's the word? I don't know.
Do you sing Western song?
Yeah, I sing in a church choir, and obviously I've done the grades in singing as well. So.
How's it different singing Indonesian song compared to?
Basically, it's just kind of the rhythm and the notes is quite different as well, and I
It's a
don't know.
new dimension.
Yeah, it's a new dimension. Because basically, you just I know because sometimes it's pronounced differently because some of the A's are pronounced like oh, and so basically you have to mark it with no on top of it and everything. But with English, it's quite different. So it's just kind of the notation and the everything. I don't know.
Have you performed at all with the group?
Yeah,
We have, yeah.
London and
We have
gigs.
at least 2 or 3 gigs every year.
Yeah, we've done 2 performances.
This year.
Yeah, and we did a couple at South Banks already.
Which is
South Banks is
central
like
in
the
London.
central of Gamelan.
Yeah.
It's like Taman
In
Mini
London.
in London.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Perform with South Bank regularly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you think people here think or accept gamelan?
I don't know, because I think they probably find it quite interesting and different because there's nothing really else like it. So.
Yeah, and I think I don't know about the real statistics, but there are more than 30 groups in throughout the UK.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it's quite a lot
So it's very
around the
popular.
UK.
You mean gamelan?
Gamelan, yeah, gamelan
yeah.
group. And it's not only Javanese gamelan, there's
it's
Balinese
Balinese,
gamelan, there's
Sundanese.
Sundanese gamelan. So, yeah, I think there's quite a wide acceptance of what gamelan is. And I think people enjoy it because it's soothing, it's different. And whenever people listen to it, they always say that it's relaxing.
No, the thing is it's different because it's also spreading through even children's television. So I remember, because I have a baby brother, and we were watching one of the children's channels and there was a programme with kind of different music on it, and then it was suddenly Balinese gamelan. With also the kind of I can't remember what it's called, the kind of dancing or the martial art bit. We're just like, oh, turn it up, it's gamelan. And it was actually the man in charge of it was actually a man that my father knew. So
Andy Channing.
yeah, I think that's his name, something like that. I don't know which one it is. There's quite a few of them, but it was someone that he knew on the television. So yeah.
How do you think gamelan fit with the British society?
I suppose it just doesn't, but it's accepted widely, and
Yeah.
it's growing in numbers. And I think if you go online, in Manchester University, they've got some fusion gamelan with jazz players and some like classical orchestra as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, people embrace it differently, I think. Some people, some groups sticks to the traditional, and some try to fuse it with a lot of other stream of music, and some even try to use some of the instruments for Western music. So it's not real gamelan. Yeah, I mean it depends.
Have you seen this kind of mix gamelan and Western with?
Oh yes, I
Western
have.
music?
Yes, in Oxford there's there's a group, but the gamelan group in Oxford, I don't know the names. They are only playing traditional pieces, but I also heard at the end of all of the performance they play band with a gamelan accompaniment, and I think it works.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
I remember there was a geography project with kind of Southeast Asia at school, and I brought in the CD of gamelan music to listen to, and there are some, because it was funny watching my class's reaction, because some of them said, oh, I really don't like this, and then some said, yeah, it's quite cool and funky. So there are quite different approaches to it. So
Would you encourage people to play gamelan?
Yes,
Definitely,
very
yeah.
much,
Yeah.
very much so. Yeah.
Why?
it's fun and
Yeah,
it's
something
fun.
different
It's
to do.
Really, really
Yeah.
relaxing as well.
I mean, you don't have to be very musical
You
to be able to do it. I
He's
mean,
read kind of the numbers on the
Yeah.
notes, then it's quite easy to pick up.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's really the numbers that we rely on, because otherwise we couldn't do it.
yeah. The notation is not, it's
Yeah.
not as much as
Mm.
what do re mi fa sol la si do. It's more limited, so it's a lot
And
easier.
It's different to playing, musical instrument on your own in a way. So because it's kind of like a.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pak Tim's told you, but sometimes he teaches people in what's it the
Schools.
Schools,
and
Yeah,
Reading,
jails.
the jails, yeah.
Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
in jails, they appreciate that much
Yeah.
more than the school children.
The school children, I remember once we used to have we have different gong stand now, but the old gong stand, I remember some school children actually broke it, so one of the we had to have this big wooden pole at the side of it for a while, but now we've got a new one.